Woo-wee. All right. I don't want to make this too long. But yeah, the title, I mean, I just had some things in my mind. So the title is Me, Myself, Depression, Accountability. You know, over the past 2 years have really hit me hard, and so I mean, everybody who knows me knows what I do for for a career is work with youth at the high school. I'm a photographer. I'm a football coach. All these things, and while I'm looking around here, I'm sitting in the car waiting to pick up Houston from hanging out with his family and stuff on his mom's side. So past 2 years, man, I've been dealing with, and not knowing that I've been dealing with depression, and it really hit me heavy over these past 6 months. I mean, to the point it at times it would freeze me, and I don't know how many of you guys out there, male or female, but I can only speak from a male perspective, or my experience, I should say, not a male or female, but from my experience is dealing with it and not knowing that that's what it is. Many of you know, well, all y'all should know that I have a son named Houston. I'm married. We have 2 other boys together. But Houston's mom tragically passed away this past October. And if you don't know, now I'm gonna open you up to a little bit of history. My wife Janine is not Houston's mom. No, it's not a secret that we keep it under wraps and don't tell nobody or any of that. If you knew, you knew. Wasn't a huge secret, but it wasn't something that we felt like needed to be told every time we was in a company of anybody. But if you know, you know. Not a big deal. Whoopity-doo. It's nothing bad. It's just what it is. So his mom was tragically passed away in a car accident this past October. Most of us here in Collinsville were riding high, with football and the high school football team going to the playoffs, winning, all these things, and just dealing with her. Love you too, sis. Dealing with situations. I'm not gonna go into everything, but dealing with situations surrounding his mom, Houston himself, growing up, as a father, as a husband. I mean, dealing with a lot of things. You just put your head down and you just go and try and make the best of every day. That's what I was trying to do. And all the while, even though I'm in the front of everybody taking pictures, doing high school senior photos, trying to be the man with that, working at a high school where I'm highly visible, living in a town where I'm highly visible, no, I'm not creme de la creme. I'm not that dude. I'm not a superhero. I'm not a role model. In my eyes, I'm not. I just do as I see fit, as I've learned, and just dealing with now what I know is being depression, the weight of the world on my shoulders. You know, I lost sight. I freeze up a lot, I should say, over these past couple of years. You know, as some of you know, if you're on my Facebook page, there was somebody that wasn't very happy with not receiving communication and product and stuff as time sees fit. Again, I froze. Not just from her. If you try to call me and reach out, you know, I apologize. You know, this is I didn't know. I didn't know, but that's what that damn depression does. And you know, I'm not a person that goes and seeks therapy and all of these things. But damn, that's what I was needing. And so with the freezing and the not communicating with people about photos, again, I apologize. I can't apologize for what I was going through, but I can't, you know, I'm sorry. I mean, you know, as every day that we are allowed to breathe upon this earth, that's a day for me for everybody to fix some situations or make situations better. You know, heal, I should say. My intentions are never to hurt anybody's feelings. But when you wrapped up in yourself and your situation, and the depression kicks in and you freeze up, you know, all these thoughts and all this crap just runs through your mind. I'm dealing with a son that's growing up, that's you know, I mean, if you know, you know. I mean, I'm not going into crazy detail, but these past 2 years with him and his mom, and you know, at home stuff, just everything, the weight of the world, man, was kicking my ass. I ain't gonna front, it was kicking my ass. And you know, we need healing too. Not just men, but us as humans, we need healing too. And I didn't know how to seek that. I didn't know how to you know, fix me. I'm not a person that likes to lean on too many people. You know, people ask me, hey man, what's up? How you doing? I'm chilling, man. I'm good, you know. Lying, you know, about how depressed in the mind state I was in, you know. Everybody's wanting pictures. Yeah, I'll be at the basketball games doing the photos because I love that. That was part of my not sitting at home regimen, I should say. But it was a habit. It was a habit just to go to the games, take pictures. If y'all notice, I ain't posted not a damn game in a few months, boys or girls, because I knew that if I was posting games, and I knew that I had other business that I needed to take care of, you know, the other pictures and stuff, I just knew that I wasn't going to do that. So I didn't post a damn thing. But for the past couple of months, no, I should say since at the end of November, beginning of December, we started going to Life Point Church. And even though, you know, even when we started going, I was a brick wall. I was a brick wall, and I was going. I you know, two of our football coaches that I coach with, you know, go to the church. It kept on inviting me, and you know, what better time to go to church than Christmas time, waiting for my son to pull up, then Christmas time, or right before, whatever, you know. And the more I started seeing and hearing and talking to other couples that had struggles also, situations also, being separated, just, you know, being in tough situations, it started a healing process. I'm not healed, trust me, you know. It's gonna be a process, but I'm gonna try and be how can I say, be more, as the last word in this, be more accountable for my feelings, for my situations and stuff like that. No, I'm not in the streets. I don't go out and hang out and do shit that I ain't got no business doing. I'm at the crib, sitting on the couch, fucking depressed. That's what I was doing. And you know, showed in my relationship with my wife, showed in the relationship with my kids. Hell, shit, it showed with the relationship with my damn pets. Fuck off of me. You know, that's how I felt. You know, I mean, with that depression, man, I hadn't even went to visit my damn family, my parents. You know, he's about to get into the car, but I'm still talking about my shit though. Here he comes. Hey, buddy. You have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You got some new shoes?
Huh?
You got some new shoes?
No.
What you got?
Massage gun. Track?
That's fine. Yeah, you must. It's fun. It's cool.
I'm
doing the Facebook Live. So I'm just talking about some stuff. So yeah, all right. You want to listen? You want to go in Walmart and walk around for a little bit?
Yeah.
You want to go in Walmart and walk around? Okay, you can. I'll drop you off at the door. Okay. Okay. So he got a massage gun. He started running track this year, so trying to help take care of his body.
They got me $50.
That's cool. Let me tell everybody how much you got money for, man. Let me alone. Give me some money. But I'm gonna drop you off at this door. We're at the Walmart in South County. That's where his siblings live. Is South County and Jefferson County. So I'm gonna give me about 15 minutes. You hear me?
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
You gonna come in?
Yeah, I'm gonna come in. I love you.
Love you.
All right. Yes, he's that big already. So, but yeah, man, I was such in a tight mental spot. I didn't even go see my parents. Didn't even go see my family. You know, it was. I was that much in a knot. My mental state was. And I didn't want to talk about this in front of him. But it really hit me crazy heavy when his mom passed away. Me and his mom have had court battles. We've had battles of words. We've had crazy situations. And you know, you go through these things of I can't wait till this person is just out of our business, out of our lives. Just leave us the hell alone. I can raise Houston. Me and Janine can raise Houston. We're fine. Just I wish she was just gone from the face of the earth. And unfortunately, the day before our playoff game, our first playoff game, unfortunately, she died in a car accident. And that was a phone call that I never ever wanted to take or even hear and receive any of that. And my gut, my soul hit the floor. My gut hit the floor. You know, Houston's right in front of me as I get the phone call. I have to compose myself, walk away from him as I'm on the phone with his aunt. And to be honest, we were at school. It was the first day of parent-teacher conference. And me and him just bolted. I didn't tell him in school, obviously, but we had to bolt out of the school. You get home, my wife quickly comes home. My middle boy is already home. We're in the living room. We tell him that his mom is here no more. That was the icing on the cake, for lack of a better term, for my depression, for emotions. That was that was a rock bottom for me. You know, when you hear that, you know, when you have to go through that, you know, for your son, for his siblings, her sisters, that's one of the worst things I've had to go through up until this point in my life. And I can't speak for y'all. I ain't trying to speak for anybody else, but I know that I took a huge gut punch that day. I ate a lot of words. I should say I ate a lot of emotions, but I can't apologize for those emotions because those were the emotions and the feelings and the situations I was going through at that particular time. And I can't apologize for that. But though that's what it was. And you know, you the next day you gotta hold yourself together, you know, in public and at school and all of these things. You gotta hold yourself together, you know, cause some things still gotta shake. From that moment, my psyche, my physical, my mental being seized up. I locked up, you know. Love you too, Bugs. Love you too, girl. I miss you, Peggy. That's my fam from North Dakota. You know, I'm not a person that reaches out for assistance. I'm not a person that relies on too many people, you know, to talk to. And I've learned, I'm 48 years old, to be 49 in a couple weeks. I've learned that maybe it's about time that I rely on certain people, you know, that I rely and speak my truth, you know, to other men, because, you know, we think that women are the softer species. You know, sex, I should say. We think that they're the, you know, that us men gotta hold together for our woman, for our life, we're the ones that gotta be the strong ones. And you know, especially these past 2 years have been really, really tough. But these past 6 months, several months, have been fucking hell. I'm tell y'all the truth, have been fucking hell on my mental, you know. It's just been that, you know. You want to be at home, you want to be that laughing person, you want to be that gem of a person and have that personality that everybody knows you for. But once I put the camera up, once I unplug my lights, and put my shit up in the closet. Sometimes I don't even put my shit in the closet. My wife got to tell me 4 days later, hey boy, you might want to put your photography stuff up. You gonna leave it in the middle of the... That's how fucking depressed I was. I didn't give a shit. You know, I would come home after photo shoots. I don't want to fucking edit nothing. I didn't want to make nothing. I didn't want to... My creative brain was... It was just mush. It was just mush. I would have people requesting this and requesting that, calling me, messaging me, you know, about photography, about this, about that. Won't you come do this? Won't you come do that? And I didn't even want to give myself to anybody. You know, I didn't want to give up my time to anybody, because right then and there, my time was the only thing that I had, was my time. That was the only thing I had. Yeah, I was at home. I was with my wife. I was with my kids, with the pets. I was in my four walls, but I wasn't fucking present. I wasn't present. Mentally, physically, I was present. Mentally, I was not. Me and my wife having some you know, be straight up about it. I mean, we having some straight up arguments, dog. Having some straight up arguments, you know, and that's not how I like to get down, you know. That's not how I like to get down, you know. I mean, I was missing the mark on a lot of shit when it comes to my photography business. I was missing a lot of shit, missing the mark. And, you know, I've been talking to Houston about being accountable for his actions, being accountable, just straight up being accountable. And I'm so concerned with him, with his well-being, his growing up. We've been having a hell of a time with him growing up, with him being in 7th grade, the everything, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I can't help him out if I'm not well. That's how I felt. I can't help him out if I'm not well. So, you know, I wanted to just, I rolled up in the ball. You know, times I came out the house was to go to work, put a face on, put a whole big costume on to front for these kids at school, to front while I'm at, you know, for football. Football is my life. The kids are my life. My life is being married with our kids, and trying to build that and to sustain that, you know. All the while, I'm just being honest, I'm fucking falling apart, you know. And I got that, when I got that message the other night, you know, she had every right to be upset. If you was on my Facebook page, my business page, you saw it. It is what it is. I saw people with the wide open eyes emojis. Other people chimed in, you know, said what they had to say. It's cool. But I've been going to, we've been going to this at church, this marriage group, and like I said, I've been seeing people that ain't no masking. It's, you know, they're everyday people. They feel, some have been separated, some of them have gone through these same freaking emotions, not same situation, but same emotions. I'm talking about men, you know, the pressures, and I had a meeting with my homegirl Jan Harmon. She's like, you know, she had a what the fuck moment with me. Hey man, what's up? You ain't called me, you ain't hit me up, you ain't communicated with me, bruh. You know, with the business and shit. And I told her, we had a meeting at Bradco. I said, homie, I'm fucking depressed. I'm fucking depressed. She says, I just wanted to hear from you. I hadn't heard from you. You know, and I told her, I said, I feel like I'm coming out of it. There's little by little. But then when this woman put that tag the business and put that out there, you know, I wasn't holding my end of the bargain. I was like, shit, that's what I needed. That's what I needed to and I told my wife, because my wife went into protective mode. Nah, fuck that, James. You better have her take it down, and I'm gonna report. I said, you're not reporting nothing. I'm not asking her to subdue the truth. I said, babe, I didn't hold up my end of the bargain. I didn't, because if it was you or me on shoe on the other foot, you know, we were in her situation, what the hell would you do? And she put the phone down. I said, babe, I'ma handle this. I'ma work this out with her. That night I stayed my ass up until, because she wasn't the only one. I do about 30 seniors a year. I think she's the only one. I stayed my ass up till 2 o'clock that morning. Saturday night, Sunday morning. No, this was Friday. And I stayed up until 2 o'clock Saturday morning, getting stuff together, making the product that was in black and white that I owed her, and I even completed the work for altogether four other clients by like, let's say 3 o'clock the next Saturday day, and I went down to my wife, cause she works. I went down to my wife, excuse me, and I said, babe, I feel such a huge weight off of me for getting this done. And she says, babe, I'm proud of you. And she hugged me, kissed me, and gave me that good game. And I felt, and I told her, I said, I felt such a weight off of my shoulders, and that just made me feel so much better. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, all I would do after work would come home, go to sleep, wake up to cook dinner or to eat dinner, sit my tail on the couch, veg out, not go to sleep until about 1 or 2 in the morning on a work day, on a school. And y'all know me, I work through Monday through Friday, and needing the energy to work with the youth at school. That was just that. So, I mean, even, you know, again, it even goes to my own parents. I haven't seen them because I froze. You know, it's just, I didn't want to see nobody. I didn't want to see nobody, you know. I just wanted to just be. I was just floating, y'all. But no more. I can't wait till the summer gets over, but or starts, you know. I mean, hell, y'all. One of my dearest friends, families, in life, you know, his niece was wanting me to do her wedding. in Georgia this summer. Man, I kept on promising I was gonna call. Not, you know, I froze. I couldn't even call her to even begin to talk about a wedding. Because I mentally was not there. I mentally was just not well. You know, and it was just that. So, you know, I don't know if she hasn't got a photographer yet. I'm gonna reach out to her. But when you have a weight on your soul, a weight on your everyday, the phone is right in front of you. The communication devices are right in front of you. But it's your hand, your arm, your body is so locked up to where you can't reach out and grab that mug. You can't reach in. The messages are coming in. The messages are coming in. I could not physically pick my arm, lift my arm up, grab the communication device, whether it be tablet, computer, or phone, and return a fucking message. Couldn't. I didn't want to hear from nobody. I didn't want to see nobody. I didn't. So, for all, you know, I mean, I'm gonna sit here and fall back on the old, hey, I'm only human. I make mistakes. I'm gonna be better. No, not. I'm not doing that. You know, I was going through some shit. After Houston's mom died, I was going through some mental anguish. You know, and one night, and this is my therapy, y'all. This is me coming out of this damn depression. So one night, I'm gonna be honest, Janine said, "Hey babe, can we go downstairs and talk?" She want to talk. She want to holler at me. She want to talk. All right, you know, I've been dipping and dodging for a minute. She said, she pinpointed me. What's up? Then she said how she was feeling, and what was in her heart, what was in her mind. And then I said it wasn't nasty, it wasn't vile, it wasn't no art, it wasn't nothing like that. I don't like being nasty and vile, obviously, to my wife at all. We don't do that. You know, am I a blunt person? Yes. But am I nasty to my wife? No, I'm not. But I say what's on my mind. She says what's on her mind. But that night, I said I was feeling, but the biggest thing, because I did not say this to anybody else. I didn't come forth with this information, how I was feeling to anybody else, but I cried for a while that night. All of what I was feeling from Houston's mom dying finally came out. And so now it just came out. I flowed out with emotion from his mom's passing. And you know, what I said is obviously before, is for me and my wife's ears, in our hearts. But know that I let loose. Nothing bad, nothing negative, nothing horrible towards his mom, towards her siblings. I had no other reason to come back with some vile, nasty stuff. I didn't. What's done was done. What was said in the past was said in the past, and it was over. But I still carry the weight of her passing in my emotions. We had gotten into it the day, no, she passed we had gotten into it the Sunday prior to her passing. She passed away on a Thursday. We had gotten into it bad. And some of that was still in my mind. The day of, I get that phone call from his sister, Julia. I just took me where I was, took me to an even worse place. And I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish that up on anybody. And so I am thankful for I wish it didn't have to be that way, but I'm thankful for the mom who is also a football parent. I'm just, I'm be honest about my shit. I'm thankful that she put that out there because that was something that I needed to take me over the state of mind I was in. And I told my wife that, and we worked it out. I sent her the screenshots of the order and all that stuff. I got like I said, I got total four kids taken care of. I feel good about the stuff that I got done. But a message is, you can't pour into somebody else when you're empty. You can't. And yes, we're human beings. We're human beings to the point of to everything being a fault sometimes. And sometimes you just put your head down and you just go day to day. Nothing else fucking matters. You just go. And it was just that. So again, I thank you for that. Trust me, my heart sunk when I saw it. But sometimes some shit needs to happen in order for some other shit to happen and get better. So and when she sent me a smiley face emoji private message, that's what she needed that and I needed that. So again, I thank you. And there's humps for everybody to get over. We all have vices. We all have some serious shit going on, mentally, physically. We all have these things. I sometimes, part of me feels like, how can I do a photo session of someone and it's supposed to be a happy moment or whatever this joyous moment is, and I'm not? How can I give to somebody when I don't have to give? So that's where I was at. That's where I was at. I know, confidently speaking, I know I'm one of the baddest men around when I hold that camera. I know I am. But I used to think I had to have that mentality of Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant, all these champion guys when it comes to, because they were the top dude in their profession. I look at all these athletes. I look at people that have accomplished and been what other people look to, and that's what I was aspiring to be. Not that I've stopped aspiring to be that, but I'm just letting you know that's how I felt. And damn, that's a weight. That is the weight of the world is upon you. Fudge, man. Damn, that's tough. So that weight is not as heavy anymore. That those mental struggles are not there aren't as tough anymore. I used to think I would have to go to the gym to get that off of me. I couldn't even go to the gym anymore because I just didn't have it to pour in. I just didn't have it. So I have it. This is why I'm talking about it. This is why I'm making it public, because I need it. Maybe some of y'all need it. Maybe some of y'all need to stop hiding behind the bullshit and seek therapy, to seek help. I was just talking about it on Friday. I'm like, dang, I need other men to pour into, you know, because I need that. I need other men to talk to, you know. I can say how I'm feeling to my wife, but I can't understand all the time where she coming from as a woman. I can't, just being honest. And I don't expect her to understand where I'm coming from as a man. I am at the age of where I am now. I need other men, like-minded men, to pour into, and for them to pour into me also, so I can get some out of it, so they can get some out of it, and just keep that train going. So that's where I'm at. This has been such a huge therapy session for me, and you know, you always wonder what somebody is going through from a distance. You don't know. You know, I tell kids all the time at the school, you know, I don't know what you guys are going through every day. So that's why I'm not here busting your chops all the damn time. You know, so I'm trying to constantly motivate them. I'm constantly trying to give to them, and I'm not getting anything. I'm not receiving anything. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know, I'm not out at the strip clubs. I'm not out at the bars. My homegirl, we went the church. Some guys, we had a marriage group that we meet up with every other Friday. We went to LC's. That's my spot, and had dinner after the marriage group. And my homegirl Kaylee was like, "Hey man, where you been, bruh? I ain't seen you, man. You don't love us no more." And I was like, "Homie, it ain't like that, man. I just been at the crib. Been at the crib. You know, I don't need to be out hanging and drinking. You know, that ain't my style. It never has been. So, you know, therapy started, man, you know, not too long ago, with going to church and having and listening to other men, you know, situations and stuff like that. Just men being men, straight up. And don't cost me a thing. It don't cost me a thing to get that therapy, to get that one-on-one time sometime. So I'm glad, I'm thankful for that, and that'll be. Oh, he was like, "Daddy, what's up?" I'm almost about done, bub. You good, boo? What you buy?
These?
This boy. What'd you get? Close the door for somebody come and try and jack us. Even though I got that blicky. You need some boots?
Nice ones.
For what? What's up?
Just to wear with my new jeans.
Alright. So
That needs to scan the receipt when I get home so you can get her points.
it's all good, bud. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm done rapping for now. Did you close the close your door, bud? So, you know, time is of the essence, man. Stop being fake. Stop trying to hide everything. Stop trying to carry the weight of the world on you. Hey, Pegs, there he is. He's getting too damn big, babe. Too damn big. He keeps on asking about my North Dakota fam too, so I know we gotta make some stuff shake. So get that going, man. And and again, I didn't say these things. I wasn't on here for anybody to woe is me, I'm not that dude. Now I'll never ever be that guy that seeks that. I'm not. So but if you want to come up, give me a holler, give me a hug, all right, cool. But don't think that I'm seeking pity. I tell my kids, I tell my wife, this ain't no pity party. I don't feel, it's hard for me to feel sorry for a lot of people, and I don't feel sorry. So I don't expect anybody to feel sorry or this. I don't. It's life. We gotta get up and get it. You know. So it's just that. All right. So today's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. If you know your days of the week. And we're just gonna start anew. And I have a lot of weight up off of me, and that's just that, man. You know, we gonna be all right, and that's just that. All right, if you want to hit me up, hit me up. If not, that's cool. I'll see you when I see you, and we gonna keep this thing going, man. You know, I gotta stop talking, because pretty soon all you're gonna see is my whites, the whites of my eyes and my damn teeth. So that's just that. All right. Hey, again, if you guys need therapy and need somebody to talk to, find some people to pour into, because you are no good to anybody if you ain't no good to yourself, like straight up. So you know, it's just that. All right, one love y'all. If you love me back, if you don't, still love you. All right, so holla.